So Victoria's Secret recently announced their very first. What do you think I would say?
Underwear?
I think I know.
Very first underwear.
The very first secret.
Angel.
Oh.
G-string, but with a space for a penis.
The very first.
I like that.
This is 2022. You get all options now.
Yeah.
G-string with space for a penis?
Like, you know, because
If you want it,
it's usually a
optional.
flat triangle, right, in the front. But then now, because we got lots of options, there's like a little
3D triangle.
Dude, they got like
A little
crotchless
Doritos
panties,
3D.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like crotchless panties. You can just put your dick through that.
Oh.
If you want it covered, that's just a banana hammock.
It sure is, yeah. It's a sock. So they, Cam was right. They unveiled their first ever male ambassador for their gender-free clothing line.
Who is it?
What?
Pink. You guys remember that line, Pink?
Yeah.
You know the line.
No, but who's the ambassador? This guy better be famous.
Yeah, this guy better be.
Bretman Rock.
Is it?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
that would
That
be
was my
such
first
a
guess.
good one.
It's not. It's
so good.
It's Darren Barnett. You know him, right?
Oh yeah,
Darren
fuck him.
Barnett.
They fucked up.
Yeah, they should got Bretman. Why did they get
Bretman.
Bretman Rock?
I know. Bretman would have.
He would have been perfect.
Fuck this guy, Darren. Who
Darren Barnett. He's an actor. He's on Never Have I Ever. He's on American Pie.
Bro, that's a drinking game.
Wait, he's
Oh,
on.
he's on Love Hard. He's the guy from Love Hard with you know Jimmy Yang
Yeah.
and Nino Dobrev.
He's in American Pie.
Not that one.
Which one? Like the old
One
ones?
of the other
like
ones that came later. Yeah.
Like the Naked Mile, you know, like that one.
Exactly. That's what he looks like.
That's the underwear that they're gonna sell.
No.
No, it's not it's pink. It's like their apparel. So
He looks
it's more than
so
underwear.
sad to be the first man.
I don't know who he is.
I think they dropped the ball by not getting Bretman
Like
Rock.
their shorts and tank tops and shit. Like,
That's their pajamas.
oh yeah. So he's gonna be wearing those
I think that's
baby tees and
And like sweat shorts.
sweatshorts.
So, oh, is that?
does it look? It looks kind of like it. Kind of.
That shit look like the PacSun canceled samples.
I'm glad he's here.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anyone more genderless than Bretman.
Yeah.
bro.
Genderless.
Yeah, because that fool is like, fool wears a skirt and goes, oh, I needed some extra air today or
That
something.
dude's actually jacked.
He is, bro.
Yeah,
He is.
He's athletic too. He used to be a track star.
My girl was showing me his Coachella outfits,
My God, oh my God, he's so lean.
and I was like, dang, dude, this guy can pull off anything.
What do you think of the new pink line?
I got that scooter. Oh no, the best one.
They had to do this whole news story just for this.
Kind of a letdown, right?
Yeah.
Like the homegirl on the left looks like she's wearing Macy's, like pajamas from Macy's.
I feel like I get that shit at fucking Walmart, bro.
Yeah, like
No, actually, Walmart got more fire
The
shit.
parking lot of a Kohl's.
where they got the clothes from.
Clothes from.
That's some Kohl's vibe for
I feel
sure.
like Walmart got more fire shit right now.
Oh, wow.
Walmart got way more fire shit.
What do you think of this one then? Look at that.
That's a third grade tie-dye project. That's what you do with that's like arts and crafts with your kid.
What do you think, Nick?
I don't like it.
Not feeling it?
Yeah.
If Christian don't like it, he's the authority. I have no opinion on fashion most of the time.
Why did he roll up his sleeve like a condom?
Are you supposed to roll them up like that?
You be rolling your condoms up, bro?
Doesn't it look like it though?
It's the stylist.
Oh, you mean like when? Okay, I see what you mean.
How do you put on a condom, Cam?
Huh?
He rolls it up.
He's like, why are you even using them in the first place? Be an adult, bro.
This is how I put it on.
My man.
Not like that, cause he's abstinent.
Very cool, very cool.
Man, they don't got a team for this stuff.
I love these roasts.
Well, it's like for a company as big as
They're
that.
keeping the good shit a secret for real, man.
Do you think that that's a good choice for
I thought they were coming out with the male lingerie debut, and then he was gonna like be the star of it. Cause I'm like, that's more bolder.
Dude, this stuff should have came out like 8 years ago.
I know.
Damn.
Yeah, it kind of looks out of date, right?
It looks like they took a minute to roll it out. Like,
Okay, well, let me show that one.
Were they going out of business too or something?
Yes.
Victoria's
I
Secret?
think so. They were closing some stores.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you guys like this?
Is it tie dye? Like, has it been doing?
So are those like jean joggers?
like Coachella merch.
This is like one step away from bleaching a rock shirt.
Damn.
God.
I like the socks.
I don't particularly like it, but I also don't dress like this.
Also, the photos suck.
Oh shit.
Like they didn't pick a. They don't have. There's no concept.
Aren't they like dad style photos where it looks like a dad's taking them with his dad cam?
It's kind of lukewarm.
It just looks like they took it on the sidewalk.
Which they did.
If it's true dad style photos, the subject should be like flipping off the fuck you, dad, stop taking pictures of me. I don't want you to take pictures of me.
Whoever's taking the picture, there's like his fingers in the
like
in
fucking
the frame.
reluctant pictures.
I like the idea of that. I like the idea of a dad core photo shoot where even the photographer shoots it like a dad.
Finger like on the left.
That's on brand.
Because even now,
Myself going like this.
even now, like if Taika's doing something cute and I want to take a picture, this fool's already like this. Like no paparazzi type of shit.
Yeah.
Yo, what kind of guys are they trying to market towards? What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think?
Lame guy.
Losers.
Bro.
What state of America do you think that's targeting?
Like they're targeting a middle school in Connecticut. You know what I mean? Like
It's a
that.
huge market, dude. There's so many middle schools in
What
Connecticut.
middle school kid is gonna want to buy a Victoria's Secret pink?
Their moms are gonna buy it for them.
Yeah.
Is it like Abercrombie?
Very mall-core.
Mall yo.
It's small core.
Like Abercrombie or
Yeah, it's
not?
probably the same.
Does Abercrombie even have a demo anymore? Are they still around?
I think they're making it. They're trying to make a comeback.
That documentary really fucking singed them. It's out right now.
The one about the racist stuff?
Yeah.
Racist?
They been.
They've always had shit.
Yeah.
There's
They,
a
like, only
Netflix
hired
doc
white people.
that just released where it's exposing their whole like employee handbook and like what like the guidelines.
They would just wanted white cheerleaders or something.
Yeah, who
right?
to hire, who the demo is, like what's not allowed, what is allowed, and it's like all racist shit.
But didn't they have some shit like in our generation where the CEO was just saying like, I don't want these fucking Chinese people buying up all my shit or like whatever?
And that's who was buying it all up, was
Yeah.
Chinese people. For a little bit.
Bro, honestly, be happy. You're making money.
Yeah, seriously. Your clothes are selling. Be happy, motherfucker.
Like, you're winning, bro. Be racist if they're ruining your business.
Yeah.
You're literally winning, dude.
You know, when I was a kid, I thought racism was cool because I was like,
You're absolutely right.
no, because I was like, I'm in your country, right? I'm like, treat me like shit because when you come to my house, I have the right to treat you like shit too.
Oh, so did you invite any of those
So I
people
was
over?
like racism. I was like, duh, I'm in your country. Of course you're gonna treat me like shit. That's how I thought as a kid.
That's kind of funny, dude.
yeah.
Well, as a kid, so you didn't feel like this was your country?
No, yeah, so like cause I was just like a minority, right? So like in junior high, like let's say if I were to have heard that, like they have their own handbook, they only want white people working. I'm like, duh, it's an American store with American workers.
That's the most practical way to look
That's how
at
it-
racism.
That's how I would have viewed it. I'm like, you come to fucking my dad's like restaurant, he's gonna kick your ass out.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, because Abercrombie was
Get it too?
Yeah.
that was like what were you in high school during Abercrombie's like reign of supremacy?
yeah.
So was I, and I really did think that like, and it was like a default acceptance. Like, oh yeah, that's like cool white people go there.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like
I call it
whatever.
Abercrombie and bitch because I never fucking worked.
Commies, dude.
Abercrombie and bitch because I was like, I don't shop there. I go to fucking Anchor Blue, fool.
Blue, dude.
Hey, that's true mall core.
Yeah.
I went before when it was called Miller's Outpost.
Yeah.
Cause one day I was like, I'm not going to the swap meet no more. I'm gonna go get my t-shirts at Miller's Outpost.
That was the spot.
3 jeans for fucking $25.
But I wonder if that's like a, is that like a thing that changes with time? Because I feel like when we were in high school and it was like you would see a store that was so clearly for white people that you just didn't even think about it. You're just like, okay, that's not for me.
Those stores didn't do good in this area back in those days.
Hugo Boss did good.
But I don't know what's the goal today? Is the goal today if you see another store that looks like it's geared for whites to go in there and be like, where's all the Asian shit? Like, what do people want now?
Oh yeah.
I think it's. I think.
Like, do they want them to change,
I
or
don't
do they
know,
want
I
them to
think-
include something for everyone?
I think white's not in anymore. I think there's like I think even with culture, there's like seasons of coolness. Cause in the 90s, I feel like if it was white, it wasn't even mainstream white. It was like grunge or it was like underground and like that kind of grimy culture. Cause even like in hip hop and like the stuff that was becoming mainstream was like street gritty shit, right? Cause it was like it's either you're into like, you know, like kind of like black culture, like like ghetto stuff or like whatever's or like the rock shit, right? You didn't have many choices. But then now, I think it's the opposite. I think it's not cool to be white at all. It's actually like it's like cool to be so unique or indigenous or whatever. I think it's flipped completely.
But that's more fucked up because now other people that aren't a part of that culture, they're profiting off of that style.
Oh yeah.
You know, the thing that did make me sad about Abercrombie back in the day was that, like, it was very clear that all the guys that worked there were these good fucking looking white and black dudes. And the only other, you didn't see any like Asians in there other than hot Asian girls. But there were never any Asian dudes because it was very clear that they didn't think Asian guys could sell. Like, they didn't think that was the look. But they had hella fine Asian girls. So then you looked at that and you went, ah, damn, like, I'll never be like a good enough Asian for that Asian girl. Like, she's always gonna default to like a
I
good
never even
sure.
thought that because I just thought everyone in that store was full of bitches. That's what I thought.
I thought they were like,
None of these fools in here ever even committed a crime. I'm like, I don't even want to talk to them. Yeah, they're all pussy.
But there was definitely that's what was interesting too, is that like it was still cool to be like a I guess a peace-loving, good-looking white guy, but it to be an edgy Asian, you had to be a fucking crime Asian.
a crime Asian.
That was the other identity. Yeah, like you had these like rugby shirt-wearing white dudes that girls still loved, but Asian guys weren't cool unless you were fucking Santa Nas or something.
Like you've been to jail a few times.
Yeah. Badass.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough to be clean and
Depending on
Asian.
where you grew up, though, it's like different role models, right? Because like in the South Bay, it was half and half. Like you were either like, because it's a huge skate and surf and extreme sport culture. So then like I grew up with a lot of Japanese kids that did like either that or they were like nerdy. Or like they're into the hip hop shit, like the ghetto stuff, right? Or whatever. Because like the neighborhood was super black and Japanese. So then like a lot of the kids, they either grew up and gravitated because they hung out, you know, in that crowd, or the next city, Torrance and Redondo Beach, that was more white, and then they're more into skating and all that stuff. And then so like when I came to the SGV, it's all Chinese kids, right? And none of them do sports, like extreme sports. They don't have a basketball league. Everybody's fucking doing badminton, some whack ass shit, or they're hardcore fucking gang members. So you're going to the gym and you see these tattooed buff ass Chinese gang members and shit, and then like it's just a different world.
Yeah, everyone's wearing like Raiders jerseys, Kings jerseys, like no one's wearing
Georgetown jerseys.
Yeah, no one's wearing that stuff at that time. Yeah. So when I walk by,
You have Asians dressing like cholos out here and shit. Like it's different.
When I walked by those stores in like high school, I just thought like, oh, they opened it up in the wrong place because I don't know anyone that's gonna buy this shit.
That's true. That shit would work in the valley or something.
Like, if you had a store full of Cortezes, it'd be fucking sold out every single day.
Dude, I remember in high school, like it was a pretty wide demographic, but it was mostly like kind of some hood kids most of the time. That was like most of the kids that went there. But all like the hood black kids, it started with them dressing like, you know, like baggier clothes, but then there was a point in time where there was a transition where they started wearing Abercrombie and like just like
Pharrell's
certain
fault.
pieces. Yeah, kinda, and like skinnier jeans, and then that was like, okay, this is cool now. And then the whole school kind of like started to dress like that, and then have pieces where they would wear like skinny jeans, or they would start wearing like Abercrombie hoodies every now and then. But I remember like for me, I always thought like Abercrombie was for like rich white kids that lived in like Costa Mesa or some shit.
That's true, because where I grew up, I think any working class, whether it's South Bay, SGV, if you're in LA, right? I think cholo, skaters, and then even like the black gangs and whatever.
That was all together.
The style was really similar.
And that's considered what, like streetwear?
Like everyone wore Dickies. Everyone had a pair of Chucks. Everyone had some
Cortezes
or something. It's just they styled it differently. Like the Mexicans would wear the socks and then the long shorts or whatever. But everyone had flannels. Everyone had
Like a red belt.
Bandanas, whatever it was, whether you're a white skater or whatever, Asian thug, whatever. All the working class, like, you know, we all dressed like we went to the fucking swap meet to get our clothes.
Yeah.
And then
Slauson.
Yeah. And then it was just the rich kids that went to the mall and get like Abercrombie or fucking, and we just say you dress white.
Right. And that's one thing and that's why I think representation's actually a big fucking deal, because like back then I remember being jealous that like white people, like, or white guys that were good looking as a default could get by on just being good people.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, man. Like, I want to just be a good dude too, but like, no, I gotta be interesting.
Yeah.
and
I have a backstory.
Criminal.
in our era,
That's
if you were
so
just
true,
a regular,
man.
clean-cut Asian guy, you'd be like, you're a Chauncey ass.
Exactly. You would,
And he's like, what do you mean? I'm just minding my own business.
You're a bitch.
That's why I give it up to like fucking Jin the MC, like when he first was in Rough Riders and caused all that thing. Like seeing like bad or like kind of like edgy Asians in media was like such a big fucking deal. Like,
Yeah,
it was cool.